Hello YouTube, so this is going to be a new video idea I was thinking of, which was to basically make a championship of the races instead of doing individual ones. So the general rules for this championship is 15-minute quali with the race after. I've allowed myself 1 to 2 resets, and the resets would only be used if there's like a really bad crash at the start of the race or something like that. So in general, we have this regular point scheme, which is the standard for like an F1 champ. And then in terms of the amount of traces, we have around 22, which should be the vast majority of them from the 2024 or 2025 season. They are not in perfect order to that season, but I tried to follow them to be kind of as close as possible, or as close as I would like them to be. So all the cars are going to be using the same F1 like 2024 models. So my goal for this whole thing is to come first, obviously, but I would not mind the fifth. And with how fast these ARs are, I think it's going to be a challenge, which is something I enjoy. They're going to be set to 85% strength for like 5% variance, which may not be that bad if it was a regular car. But since it's an F1 car, especially these ones that can go around 300, they can get pretty brutal with how they turn and stuff like that. So it's going to be rough to try and keep up with them. But I will try. So I also wanted to try this format where I do a small talk before the race. And so that will be this right now. So this will be before the Bahrain one. So for that one, I've already done some practice laps, and I found that the first and the last turn, or second last turn, are really dangerous for me. Like braking at the right time and then also accelerating and maintain this good pace is something I've always found like pretty hard, especially since I'm new to braking properly and brake trailing. But I'm gonna try it and see what I can do. Hopefully, top 5, since you get a sizable amount of points there. But we'll see. I think that's the biggest thing. So yeah, this is probably going to be for that race. And I'll do a small part after where I just kind of discuss what happens and what I did good, what I may have sucked at. So, wish me luck, I guess. So hello, this is post race me. So we only managed to get 8th, as you probably saw in the race section of this video. It's not what I wanted, man. I wanted first. Man, I cut through the corners. I managed to go through the crowd and hit into the top 5, and I couldn't maintain it. I think that was the biggest hit for me, man. Like, I really wanted to do better. I did not drive better. I should have practiced more. And I think the biggest thing that got me was I was taking the corners too wide, and that left the door open for them to get past me. Because I did defend somewhere in between, but it was definitely a fight. That's to say the least. So right now we're sitting on 8th, right here, as you can see, with 4 points. Now the names are random, so they don't really mean that much. But goal right now is to pass this guy. It's expert. And the next one is gonna be Jeddah. So that one's gonna be more of a straight line compared to the others, and gonna hope I could really make use of that. I don't know if there's too much more to say. I should turn better. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know I said I was only gonna do 1 or 2 restarts. I probably restarted that like 10 times. I either crashed like super early, or I hit an AI and then I crashed, or the star got messed up and I crashed. So I think I'll just save the restarts for when it's a terrible race or I do something super stupid. Which, I don't know, it just makes this more enjoyable. At least to me, kinda. But yeah. So far we're not looking too hot. The goal is to get first, and we are far off. It's just the first one. So see you guys next time. Next time I'm probably going to do in Jeddah. And the same as ever, goals to win, but we'll see how far I go. Yeah, peace out.